educated today. And I also want to celebrate one powerful organization in FCT. Yeah, as we roll on, you get to listen to Moralities of Life. You get to listen to other segments in this episode. You are welcome to Safesphere Connect. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome back once again. And today I want to say, dear listeners, this insightful episode is going to be, how will I put it, incredibly important, because important topic to discuss today is fire safety measures during the dry season. With the dry season here in full swing, we are seeing just how quickly fire incidents can happen. And it has started already. But before then, before I give you the lowdown and the actors behind the firefighting, I will want to go to our segment that you love most, which is Morality of Life. And we're talking about integrity. Are you really sincere to yourself? Are you sincere to others around you? How can somebody who is closer to you measure you? No matter what you're doing, no matter where the position you're occupying, integrity is supposed to be intact. Right now, I am going to be going to the segment of Morality of Life. Stay tuned.
The value of integrity and why being honest matters in every aspect of life. Integrity is the foundation of a virtuous life. Being honest and truthful in every aspect of life is crucial for personal growth, nurturing meaningful relationships, and achieving genuine success. Integrity is the cornerstone of a fulfilling life. It is crucial for one to live with integrity, as it is not only going to benefit the person in question, but also every other person around or that they are affiliated to. Now, being honest cultivates self-respect and trust. It nurtures meaningful relationships and also helps to foster genuine success. Commit to living with integrity today. Choose honesty, even in the face of adversity. As Nigerians, we should continue to have integrity and honesty in us and make that our watchword, that no matter the issues or adversity in our country, we are going to stand strong and choose honesty. I would like to deeply appreciate Safesphere Connect for this opportunity. God bless Nigeria. Wisdom today after.
Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. Amma ba'd. My name is Muhammad Abu Muhammad from Voyage International School. We want to thank our host in the studio, Safesphere. And today, inshallah ta'ala, in our segment, The Morality of Life, we'll be discussing the importance of honesty in our life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us in Surah At-Tawbah, verse 119, that Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullah, who you who believed, fear Allah, wa kunu ma'as sadiqeen, and be with those who are ever truthful, and be with those who are ever truthful. Also, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam also told us regarding the hadith that Imam Muslim reported in number 2607. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, I enjoin you to be truthful, for truthfulness leads to righteousness, and righteousness leads to paradise. Our dear listeners, do you know that sometimes some people might be truthful, but they are not actually honest? And that's why Islam encourages everybody to be truthful and also to be honest. You must be truthful to your boss. You must be truthful to your neighbor. You must be honest to those people who work around you. because an honest person will always say a particular matter the way it is. When the matter is clear, you will not ascribe something that is infeasible to it. When a matter is not clear to you, you also explain that this is not actually clear to me. When all of us try as much as possible to be truthful and honest to one another, we have a nice way to have a child goes to school, is honest with the parents are also honest to the children. This is actually going to make our society a better place for every one of us till we meet.
Safesphere Connect.
About moralities of life, and we have listened to our counselors telling us that we should be honest, we should be truthful, and that is when we attain a good integrity within ourselves, our neighbors, even in the society. And I want to believe that this message has really touched you and you are ready to change. Please, it is always advisable. We are not in the studio to tell you you are bad or you are good, but you need to look at yourself and be nice to people, treat people right, and let honesty and integrity be your watchwords. With that, I want to quickly go to the topic of today. Like we said, we are here to promote morality of life, health, safety, security, and environment. So with the dry season here in full swing, like I said earlier, we are seeing just how quickly fire incidents are happening around us here in Abuja, especially as the conditions are dry and fueled by harmattan winds. In fact, just this past Saturday, there was a major fire at a plaza in Wuseti, right here in Abuja. And not long after, within the same day, 2 buildings were on fire in Ghana Street, Maitama, Abuja. There was also a fire incident at Usuma Dam Junction involving a Toyota Hilux. But thanks to the quick and gallant response of the FCT fire service men, with the divisional fire officer Hamed Ibrahim Katina from Asokoro Fire Division and Hope Uwadone Idoreyin leading the charge. These fires were fought with bravery and skill. Their efforts remind us of the everyday heroism our fire service teams show to keep us safe. So, and as we are discussing these brave efforts, it's worth noting that the FCT fire service that these 2 gentlemen and a lady came from is celebrating their 22nd anniversary. For over 2 decades, they've been committed to protecting lives and property across the capital. Today, we'll also share some critical fire safety tips and practices that every household, business, and individual can adopt to reduce fire risk and keep our communities safer this dry season. So, let's dive in and celebrate FCT Fire Service, as well as knowing the measures to take in order to avert. Yes, we are going to be making a lot of giving us a lot of tips, but before then, I want us to know that the harmattan season has come, and the weather changed for at least 2 days ago when we started experiencing it, and as a result of that, we now had fire outbreaks here and there. It's not as if there wasn't fire outbreak in other seasons, but fire outbreak is always multiplying during the dry season. And we want everybody to be very, very cautious of this period. And while we are using this medium to warn us, I want you to also hear from people that are really fighting the fire. If I want to believe the phone line is going to be quickly opened for them to call in And when they are calling in, you can also engage them, listeners can engage them and try to know how they fight this fire. Not only that, how to avert fire in our homes. And I will be calling them, I will be giving them room, opening the telephone line for them to call in any moment from now. And the numbers to call when you are to ask questions also is 090 8766 8888. I'll repeat that number, 090 8766 8888. Another number to call is 090 7353 0044. 090 7353 0044. You can call in now because we want you to engage them, because when you ask any question, when you try to need some clarification, then they are there to answer this question, because they are also listening, I want to believe, and they will respond to whatever question you ask. Yes, you can ask now. Yes, before the questions start coming in, I want you to understand that fire safety measures during the dry season is something you must know. And because you have to be very cautious with open flames, whether it is a candle, a gas stove, or outdoor burning, exercise extreme caution while using this medium for cooking, because open flames can easily spread in dry season. So in a dry condition of this one that we are already setting in, you should avoid that. Number 2, avoid bush burning. Harmattan winds and dry vegetation make bush burning dangerous. Fires can quickly spread out of control. Consider alternative for waste disposal, and keep areas around homes and businesses cleared of dry vegetation, because when these are around you, with little slight of fire, before you know it, there will be a very big inferno. Stop flammable materials properly. That is, store flammable materials properly. Keep fuels. When we mean fuel, we mean anything that can burn. But this time around, flammable materials are the mostly liquid fuels like the PMS, the AGO, the DPK. The PMS, the premium motor spirit, or you call it petrol. We also say AGO is what? Diesel. DPK is kerosene. All these must be kept properly in order to avert any fire outbreak, especially now that we are having fuel scarcity at a point. Another time, the scarcity is no longer there, but you see people, the black marketers, roaming the streets, calling for buyers. They could be so careless at times that they would put this fuel closer to an exhaust of a car, or to closer to an exhaust of a motorcycle. So in this case, there may be a fire, because an exhaust is an ignition source. So there will be a fire. So do not stock flammable materials properly, especially chemicals and other flammable substances, in secure, cool, and well ventilated areas, away from direct sunlight and heat sources. Number 4, I want you to also note that do not leave electrical appliances unattended. Always turn off appliances when not in use, and avoid overloading sockets. These practices help prevent electrical fires, a common cause of dry season incident, because during the dry season, majorly causes of fire is what? Electrical source. So we don't want you to overload your circuits this time. Please be very careful for not overloading your circuits. Number 5, install and maintain fire extinguishers. It's one thing to install fire extinguisher, it's another thing to maintain it. Do you know how many months extinguisher when installed they are due for servicing? Oh, you need to know. Make sure your home or business has functional fire extinguishers and everyone knows how to use them. That means you should engage your family, your colleagues, your officers, your personnel, how to make use of fire extinguishers. Having a fire extinguisher on hand can be critical in stopping small fires before they become uncontrollable. And like I said before, you've gotten an extinguisher, you've installed them. Yes, that is not enough. You need to be servicing them every six months. That is twice in a year. Please call the experts. Call FCT fire service personnel. Call any other fire service personnel. Make sure these people are fire safety professionals and you can engage them. They will do the servicing for you and your extinguisher will back to function very well. So if you are in a situation where you don't have fire extinguisher, do not even question yourself or blame yourself today, because you can always call and you will be provided with some fire extinguisher. And you know the number to call? Just call 080 9822 5545. I repeat, 080 9822 5545. You will see the fire safety professional attending to you, and your fire extinguishers and other extinguishers or fire safety equipment you need in your home will be provided. Number 6, create fire breaks in your compound. If you live in areas surrounded by dry vegetation, creating fire breaks around your property helps contain fires and prevent them from spreading to your home. You see, when you create, that's what we call compartmentalization. Even in your offices, you can create that. It slows down the spread of fire, and you can now use any first aid fire fighting equipment installed in your premises to fight such fire. Avoid smoking in hazardous areas. You see, dry grass and vegetation can easily catch fire. So be careful not to smoke or discard cigarette butts near them. There was an incident of a luxury bus of one of these transport company here in Abuja that got raised down by just a common cigarette. See, cigarette is not more than 20 naira, or maybe at worst 100 naira, and the fire from it has burned down a luxurious bus of how many millions. So you should avoid smoking in hazardous areas, and when you want to dispose the cigarette end, you must make sure that you dispose them safely, not carelessly. Then we now talk about educate your family and staff on fire safety. Have you ever invited any fire safety professional to your home for kind of fire drill or basic fire safety lecture? If you have not done that, then that means we can say you have not also done a proper thing to safeguard your home, your offices. So therefore, what you need to do is to also educate your family, your staff, conduct regular fire drills, fire drill can be simple and fire drill can be complex. When you say fire drill that is simple within your home, you can organize fire drill. How to do that, I think I will be explaining that later. You can review escape routes, and the complex fire drill is by the time you set up your organization, you arrange a fire safety week where there will be a simulation exercise and people will evacuate the building and they will be taught how to safely evacuate and how to go to a place that is a safe area called muster point. So you need to educate people, conduct regular fire drills, review escape routes, and make sure everyone knows emergency numbers to call and what to do in case of a fire. You remember previous week we introduced a fire, that is FCT, Fire Emergency Monitoring Gateway. Yes, it's a new innovation in town and it is there for you. The only thing as individual, as companies, as offices, as organization, is for you to key in by connecting to that gateway. Do you know what that gateway does? It links you to the fire service. It links you to the fire service when there's any eventuality. Once you are connected, you should be rest assured that whenever fire wants to rear its ugly head in your home, on your offices, the fire service will be alerted automatically. There is also something that comes with the fire router that you are supposed to install in your homes. When you install this fire router in your home, honestly, you will be connected to the gateway, and once you are connected to the gateway, if there's any eventuality, you will not have any problem. You see fire service coming to your home even when the whole household are not fully aware of what is happening in their homes. That is very good innovation. I think we should be giving applause to FCT Fire Service for this innovation. We should be commending the government for giving us the room, the FCT Fire Service, the room to install and to, make these services open to people. But one thing is certain, just like the installation of fire extinguisher in your homes, you don't get automatic connection until you come and connect to the FCT Fire Service Emergency Monitoring Gateway. So how do you do that? Get a fire router, whatever fire router you have at home, whatever fire router you have in your office, and just come to the FCT Fire Service headquarters and link it up. Whenever there's anything, the nearest fire service station will be turned out and you will be safe. This is to do what? To save time, to reduce the time of response, so that FCT Fire Service will be more proactive, will be more, the time will be reduced to get to any scene of fire. So you can help the government by making that happen. Install this fire router in your home and get connected to the FCT Fire Emergency Monitoring Gateway, and you are done. Honestly, we can go on, but before then, let me give a little break. Thank you for listening.
Safesphere Connect.
The FCT Fire Service, under the leadership of Engineer Adebayo Amiola Zacchaeus, urges residents to prioritize fire safety, keep flammable materials away from any heat sources, and always focus when cooking. Never divide your attention. Avoid overloading electrical appliances, and if you notice any irregularities, take immediate action. Exercise caution with bush burning and report any concerns to the fire service at 0209 290 6118. That is 0209-290-6118 or 0814-646-3440. That is 0814-646-3440. Remember, prevention is always better than cure. Equip your homes with essential fire safety devices such as fire extinguishers, smoke detectors, and fire blankets. This message is from the Public Relations and Enlightenment Unit of FCT Fire Service.
Discover Nibro Varieties, your online one-stop shop specializing in a wide range of products, especially for women. From elegant Turkish gowns, Egyptian bracelets, and Pakistani hijabs to Nigerian ashokes, kitchen utensils, blenders, and all your household needs. Nibro Varieties has it all, delivering quality goods right to their doorsteps, even without meeting them in person. We are committed to serving you. For your orders, please WhatsApp 08060857288 or call 08060857288. That is 08060857288. We also extend our heartfelt thanks to our loyal customers for their continuous patronage. Shop with Nibro Varieties today, where convenience meets quality.
Listen up, FCT, it's time to take a stand. Fire safety is in your hands. Across this great land, Engineer Zacchaeus has a plan. Hear what he has to say. Be cautious, be prepared, and keep those fire away.
FCT Fire Service, we are here for you. With Engineer Zacchaeus, we will see it through. In emergencies, please don't delay. Dial 0209 290 6118. That is 0209 290 6118 or 0814 646 3440 or 0814 646 3440 today.
Remember, prevention is better than cure. Together, we will make our homes secure. Stay alert, don't be caught unaware. Fire safety is a must. Handle with care.
FCT Fire Service, we are here for you. With Engineer Zacchaeus, we will see it through. In emergencies, please don't delay. Dial 0209 290 6118. That is 0209 290 6118 or 0814 646 3440 or 0814 646 3440 today.
FCT, stay fire free. Safety for you and me. FCT Fire Service cares. This message is from the Fire Prevention and Protection Unit of FCT Fire Service.
Attention residents of the FCT, your safety just got a whole lot smarter. Introducing the FCT Fire Emergency Monitoring Gateway, a revolutionary innovation that ensures 24 hours prompt smoke and fire detection and response from the FCT Fire Service. Hurry! Connect your home, office complex, plaza, mall, shop, factory, etc. to the FCT Fire Emergency Monitoring Gateway today. No more delays, no more worries. Let's keep your loved ones and property safe. For inquiries on how to get connected to the FCT Fire Emergency Monitoring Gateway, please call our 24-hour toll-free line 080-000-FCTFX, 080-000-FCTFX, or 080-00-032837, 080-00-032837. This message is from the Public Relations and Enlightenment Unit of the FCT Fire Service. Stay safe, stay protected.
Safesphere Connect.
Welcome from that break, and I want to believe that you've heard that you can make a call and you will contribute your own, from your own side. Let's see what you're experiencing. Let's hear from you. What are your difficulties in respect to fire outbreak, in respect to fire protection? And you know that we've been given some of these emergency numbers, and which one of them is 08000003237. It's a toll-free line. That is one thing I want to really let you know. It's a new number that is connected to FCT Fire Emergency Monitoring Gateway. 08000003237. 32837. That is a toll-free line to call. You're not going to be charged for anything, and you make the call. If you're a passerby and you discover that there's a fire happening somewhere, just call 080000323837, and it's a toll-free line, like I said before. And if you want to contribute in this studio, what we have been saying so far about this hammer time, before I continue the measures you're going to be taking, then you can call our studio line 09087668888. I repeat, 09087668888. You can also call another number, 09073530044. What are you experiencing in your own side? What is really bothering you? Is FCT Fire Service and other fire services here in Abuja really serving you well? Okay, you have a right to complain, and let's see. They are all listening and they will also take notes. So we are waiting for your call. Thank you very much. As I was saying before, now, these fire safety measures you should take. I want to, as I wait your calls, let me quickly tell you something very, very brave. Report fires promptly. Many people, when they have this fire issue or fire-related issue, they try to salvage the situation themselves. Although if fire starts small, you can, because that is why you should install fire extinguishers in your homes, in your offices. But when it has gotten out of hand, it's no longer, a kind of a small fire, just like Engineer Abioye said in one of our episodes when he was a guest in the studio. We really knew that he said, if fire starts small, within 2 minutes, that fire is assumed small. But anything after 2 minutes, the fire is assumed big. So a larger fire or a bigger fire is not for extinguisher to contain. That you have to call the emergency numbers we read out before, so that the FCT fire service and other fire services can come for your rescue. Honestly, we know that with this number, you might say, oh, the numbers are too long, these are okay, yeah. But we have not given you a simple number that you will call, and is a toll-free number. So when you call that number, it is going to cost you nothing. And when you call, you'll see them appearing in that premises in a jiffy. Another thing is that you should also know that there's this SOS button, that is panic button, that is attached to the fire router that you will be purchasing if you need one. Or if you have an existing fire router in your home, then you should know that these fire routers are there for you, and once you press the button, it sends a signal to the emergency gateway, and you will see fire service appearing also in the premises. So report fires promptly by knowing this number. You have to know the emergency number. Call the FCT fire service immediately. The faster they receive a call, the quicker they can respond and contain the situation. Now, number 10 point I want to make: be vigilant and prepared. Fire safety is everyone's responsibility. It's your responsibility, it's my responsibility. Yes, okay? 09087668888. Yes, somebody tried calling the line. I don't know whether there's a network issue from his side. 09087668888. I repeat, 09087668888. You can also call 09073530044. 09073530044. While we are waiting, then I want you to say, we are free from fire safety hazard. If you are free from fire safety hazard, then you are self-sufficient, then you need not to put a call through. But if you think you have one or two things to, get clarified, then please put a call and you will be clarified. 090-8766-8888. While I still wait for the two DFOs who already promised calling, and when they do, I think we'll hear their contribution. Otherwise, we also expect your call so that we can clarify issues that is related to fire safety. Yes, as I introduced earlier, I said on the 4th of November 2002, FCT Fire Service came to exist and it was rejuvenated. And FCT Fire Service has been fighting fire for 2 decades now. As we're celebrating the 22nd anniversary of the FCT Fire Service, we are reminded of the dedication and bravery of our fire officers. Let's honor their service by doing our part to keep our homes, businesses, and communities safe from fires. Let me first of all tell you that the leadership of Engineer Adebayo Zaccheaus is truly putting FCT Fire Service into shape. I also want to let you know that he cannot do it alone, but he has, as the head of enforcement, who makes sure that the people, the community remains safe by enforcing them to embrace fire safety. She is Deputy Controller Shola Kayode, the 2IC to the head of FCT Fire Service. This lady, she's enforcing well. She's making sure that all household offices are also fire safety compliant. She's not also the only one supporting the director of FCT Fire Service, but also the operation leader. And who is this person? He was here in the studio some time ago. He is Engineer Abioye Shina. Engineer Abioye Shina is head of operation of FCT Fire Service. Not only him, we also had somebody very important who also prevent fire from happening by sensitizing people out there, and he is Deputy Controller Timve Jeremiah. He was also here, I think, 2 weeks ago, and he spoke, in fact, eloquently about fire safety prevention. We have other officers that have not come to the studio, but we are going to be bringing them, in our subsequent edition. But I need to be mentioning few of them now because one, we have a commandant of training, and he is DC Akinola Shegun. In fact, anything that has to do with training of officers, training of personnel, training, in fact, both local and international training, is the man in charge. And most of the things that FCT Fire Service personnel know today, they pass through training school. And this training school has been headed by different people, but the leader for today is DC Akinola Shegun. And we also have those that are also, though you may not be seeing them outside, you may not be seeing their work outside, but honestly, they are working so seriously to keep the organization, strong. DC Abiodun Omagi, head of special duties. When we say special duties, you should know that most of the direction that the FCT Fire Service is going today is as a result of our closeness with the director of FCT Fire Service and her direction and her guide, because she connects most of the organizations, to our organization, for us to either pay courtesy visit or share mutual understanding. And I want you to also understand that there are a lot of others, like the head of workshop, the search and rescue head, and so on and so forth, which time will not allow me to mention them right now. And we will be doing that maybe sometime next week. Now, like I said before, the phone lines are opened, and we can entertain your question, we can entertain your contribution. We can also, make you understand more about fire safety by asking questions. The little I know, I will let you know, and then others that are waiting behind to respond to your questions will also respond to your questions very, very clearly. So you are free to do that, as we also have a little break. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. This is a special invitation to tune in to Eagles 102.3 FM for the Safesphere Connect program with Town Planner Ibrahim MT, the safety doctor. If you are looking for more information and guidance on the morality of life, health, safety, security, and the environment, then this is the show for you. Join us every Tuesday from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. for an hour of insightful discussions, expert interviews, and engaging segments that will keep you informed and safe. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars and make sure to tune in to Eagles 102.3 FM. Stay safe, stay informed, and connect with Safesphere Connect.
Safesphere Connect.
Hello? 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 Hello, is on the line, please? All right, no problem. You can still call back, please. 09087668888 is the one of the lines you can call. You can call 09073530044. Please try again, and we receive you. Yes, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Who's on the line, please?
Hope is on the line, the DFO for Kubwa Fire Division.
Oh, you're welcome to Safesphere Connect. Yes.
Thank you very much, my admirable PI.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really want you to tell the listeners about the experience we had a few days ago that involved a Toyota Hilux at Usmadam Junction. Please.
Okay. Yes. I want to say something about that seriously. But to start with, I want to say well done for a job well done.
Thank you so much.
You're actually doing very well.
All right, thank you.
I want to talk about motorists. Motorists, people that have vehicles, people that drive vehicles.
Yeah.
I want to throw more light that if we have the money to buy vehicles as much as 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, 10, and so on, we should also take safety seriously by getting a good fire extinguisher for our vehicles. Of course, you know the mentality of this part of the country.
Exactly.
It's not my portion.
It's not
my portion and all that.
Yes.
It's nobody's portion. Actually, it's nobody's portion. But the fact that we should be able to take safety seriously is very important.
Right.
That vehicle would have been rescued if the driver had a fire extinguisher in his car.
That's good.
You know, now it was at Ushafa Junction.
Yeah.
Our office is at the Express
Okay.
Public Service Institute.
Yes.
You know how many minutes it would take for us to get to that place.
Of course, of course.
That vehicle was off it. The fire finished it. And what happens? Most times, fire does not start in the middle of the vehicle. It's always the bonnet. Now, if we have a fire extinguisher on ground at that moment, we'll be able to do something before the fire safety officers get to that place. But by the time we don't do that, it is wrong. A lot of us, when we got there, we actually saw 1 kg. Like I would say, as a firefighter, that 1 kg fire extinguisher works like boop. And that's it.
That's all.
It doesn't have a lot of content. So I would advise that please we get at least a 2 kg.
A 2 kg.
It's better for our vehicle.
Okay.
That's all I have to say, sir.
A 2 kg cylinder of fire extinguisher is enough will be enough for that fire if fire starts small.
Yes, because it's for fire starting equipment.
All right.
Before we arrive there, if we had a 2 kg, at least, because most of them are saying that the 6 kg DCP is heavy. But don't forget that it's just in your boot, the boot of your car.
Yes.
So it's not heavy. I don't see it as a load.
Of course, you should.
So if you can get the 6 kg, it's better for you. Now, a 6 kg does not cost more than 25,000 naira.
Yes.
Now, you can buy a car of 10 million. Can't you spend 25,000 to secure it?
Of course, you can. Of course.
That's just the wisdom that lots of us don't have.
All right.
So please, I'm encouraging drivers, car owners, to have a fire safety cylinder extinguisher. That's all.
Thank you so much. And that was the DFO of FCT Fire Service Kubwa Division. And she just told us now that she led that fire that happened to Shafa Junction. And she was able to, extinguish that fire. Although they did not allow that fire to escalate to other vehicles or other passerby or other drivers or road users. So they really tried their best. But that fire incident could have been, saved if the owner of the car had fire extinguishers. And she now also talked about the sizes of fire extinguisher that they should have in the car. If you can buy a car of 10 million, 2 million, whatever, you can install 6 kg fire extinguisher and you're done. You will save a lot of, money, now that car was reading off. No, that car can never, except the carcass can be useful anyway. But this is not what we are celebrating. We should be celebrating safety. We should be celebrating life and celebrating property. If you save a property from the tongue of fire, then you are supposed to be celebrated. So I want to say thank you very much. The DFO is one of the indefatigable DFO we have in FCT Fire Service. When some people will say, is she not a woman? She is not a woman as far as fire service is concerned. Everybody is a man. Thank you very much for your contribution. And in case you are just joining us, we are on 102.3 FM, and the program you are listening to is Safesphere Connect. We are already rounding up, but I want you to understand that you can still make a call in the next 2 minutes or 3, 09087668888 or 09073530044. Remember, I said the fire safety measures you should take is be cautious with open flames, avoid bush burning during these harmattan winds, and dry vegetation make bush burning dangerous. You know what? Do not even burn your bush except you are fire safety conscious. Store flammable materials properly, that is, keep fuels, chemicals, and other flammable substances in secure, cool, and well ventilated areas. More so, do not leave electrical appliances unattended to. Yes, especially when you're cooking in the kitchen. Do not watch soap opera in the parlor or in the sitting room and be cooking in the kitchen. Your attention is going to be divided. Install and maintain fire extinguishers either in your cars, in your homes, in your offices, and train your people for how to make use of it. So we should also note that create fire breaks in your compound. If you live in areas surrounded by dry vegetation, creating fire breaks around your property helps contain fire. Avoid smoking in hazardous areas. In fact, provide a designated smoking area. It's a safety measure in your own company, in your factory. All right. Hello? 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 We lost that call. And yes, you just have a minute to give us a call. And after then, we will be rounding up this program, because I know very well that you must have gained some, little knowledge or more knowledge here today. And we promise to be giving you the same every week. So report fires promptly, anytime. Educate your family and staff on fire safety. Be vigilant and prepare to, by installing fire extinguisher is not enough. Just be prepared, because safety is everyone's responsibility. You stay alert, especially during dry season when conditions can turn dangerous at any moment. So therefore, you need to be vigilant. Let me not forget, as we are rounding up, that FCT Fire Service is celebrating its 22nd anniversary of our existence in Abuja here, and you have done remarkably well in most of your work. But I know very well that you need modern firefighting equipment to curtail more of this fire, to fight these fires that are happening these days. And I want to believe that you have a premises that is of a skyscraper, maybe 20 floors to 15 floors. Here in Abuja, we have 12 floors, like W Trade Center, like we have in Churchgate, like we have in other skyscrapers. We want you to have a very good measures, a very good safety measures, so that you will be safe and the lives and property of the occupants in that building will also be saved. And we want you to know that you can really call FCT Fire Service whenever there's anything that happened to you, your car, your home, your offices, your organization, by dialing 0800, that's the 4 zeros, 32837. It's a toll-free line. 0800 32837. Once again, you have to connect to the gateway. Once again, you have to be safety conscious. You have to stay safe and stay secure, and make sure you join Safesphere Connect every week. I want to also remind us that Safesphere Connect is open for sponsorship. Call 080 9822 5545 whenever you want to get us. I say 080 9822 5545. And we also have our social media handles. Please, you can visit us on TikTok, FCT Fire, and on Facebook and other social media handles. I want to say thank you very much for being with us. Thank you very much for being part of this program today. I am Town Planner Ibrahim Muhammad Tawheed, your safety doctor. Till we meet again next week. Are you there for us? Please stay safe and stay secured with Safesphere Connect. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Be This is a special invitation to tune into Eagles 102.3 FM for the Safesphere Connect program with Town Planner Ibrahim MT, the safety doctor. If you are looking for more information and guidance on the morality of life, health, safety, security, and the environment, then this is the show for you. Join us every Tuesday from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. for an hour of insightful discussions, expert interviews, and engaging segments that will keep you informed